Welcome friends, my name is Satyajit Sahu and I welcome you to this interesting session on the strategy followed by All India Rank 1 for the GATE examination across the branches. So this question comes to mind that what strategy is followed by All India Rank 1 for different branches which makes them All India Rank 1. Yes. So to understand that, first we have to go into the mindset of All India Rank 1. Means the students who are targeting the top rank in GATE examination, what is their mindset and what they follow, what they do, what they don't do, which gives them this rank. Okay. So let us start with first let us understand that what a student who is targeting All India Rank 1 thinks. The first thing is that he or she thinks that he is targeting that All India Rank 1. Yes. So as a student, when you start the preparation for GATE examination, your target should be that you want that top rank. If in the beginning of the preparation you start compromising, no, I just want a rank of 1000, 2000, 4000, 5000, then obviously there only you are defeated, right? So the first thing you should remember is that you target All India Rank 1. Yes, so set the target as All India Rank 1. Okay, so write down in your diary, yes, or you can write down on a piece of paper and keep on the table, or you can put it in the wall that your target for the next GATE examination, yes, is All India Rank 1. Some students might be targeting GATE 2026 or GATE 2027 or GATE 2028, whichever year you are targeting depending on your current year of BTech. Yes. So whichever year you are targeting to give the GATE examination, first thing you should make it clear to your mind that yes, my target is All India Rank 1. Yes, that is the first thing you should do. Yes, that's the first thing also which the previous All India Rank 1 do. Yes, that's the first thing. Yes. Now let us go to the next thing. This is the first thing you have done, that you have set your target to All India Rank 1. Yes. Now what's the second thing we are going to do? What's the second thing you are going to do? The second thing you have to understand what will be the marks of All India Rank 1. Yes. So what should be the target marks? How much marks you should target? Yes. Now we know that the GATE examination is 100 marks paper, right? It's a 100 marks paper. Yes. So what should be your target? Now the All India Rank 1 marks varies across the branches and also it varies from year to year. Sometimes the topper might get 90 marks, sometimes it is 80, sometimes it is 75, right? Same branch also there is variation. Yes, same branch also there is variation in the rank 1 marks. So if you're targeting rank 1, what should be your target marks? My answer will be you target 100 marks. Yes, my answer will be you are going to target for 100 marks. Yes, you should target for 100 marks. You are going to study the things in such a way that you are not going to let a single mark go. Yes, now somebody will tell that is impractical. It is impossible to score 100 marks. Yes, yes, I will not say it is impossible to score 100 marks. Some students have scored. Certainly, it is difficult. Certainly, it is difficult to score 100 marks. But here we are not talking about how much you will score. We are talking about what should be your target. Yes, it's not about how much you score. That will depend on your preparation and many other factors, right? But the first thing you should understand is that what marks I should target. And when you are targeting the marks, it should not be 60 or should not be 70. No, you are going for 100 marks, nothing less than that. Yes, this should be your target marks. Yes, this should be your target marks. Yes, this should be your target. That I am going to study everything and I am going to target that 100 marks. Yes. Now, how to achieve that, right? So here you have set your mood. Here you have set your mood and target. When you want to get rank 1 in GATE, the first thing you should have done is to set the mood. And you have set the mood. You have targeted the rank 1 and you have targeted 100 marks, right? Now, next thing is you have to follow a strategy, right? Now, thing is that many people come with different strategies, or many times many people think that we have to follow some very different thing to get into All India rank 1. The answer is no. Yes, the answer is no. Now, the first thing you should follow is to prepare the list of all the important subjects, topics, and subtopics. Yes. So, if you are targeting to get that 100 marks, first of all, you should know what are the different subjects in your GATE paper, right? Yes, different subjects. And then subjects will have what? Further, in every subject, there will be topics. And in every topic, there will be what? Subtopics. There will be what? Subtopics. Yes. So you prepare a list of what? You prepare a list of all the subjects, and in each subject, there should be further classification of the topics, and then further classification of what? Subtopics. Or you can say in topics I can mean chapters also, chapters and then sub chapters I can say. Yes. So this is the next thing you should prepare, right? Subjects, topics and subtopics, right? And then you should go through the GATE previous year questions, right? Then you should go through the what? GATE previous year questions, right? Previous year's questions. And at least you should go for the last 15 years papers, right? At least you should go with what? Last 15 years papers. Now, for some branches, for some papers, there might not be last 15 years papers, right? But if suddenly not last 15 years, whatever available previous year questions. These previous year questions, we call them as what? PYQs. Okay, PYQs. Now, go through the PYQs, but don't start solving them. Yes, don't start solving them. So why I am telling to go through the PYQs? From the previous year questions, you will get an idea that which subjects have more weightage, and in those subjects which topics have more weightage, and then which subtopics have more weightage. So from the previous year questions, you will understand, you get an idea of which subjects have more weightage, which topics have more weightage, and then which subtopics have more weightage. Now, once you do this, that doesn't mean that you will only study the topics or subjects or subtopics which are having more weightage. You have to study everything. You have to study everything. Now, why we have done this thing at the starting of the preparation? It is to make your mind ready for the studies now. Yes. So while studying, you will be knowing that, okay, this topic is more important, this topic is lesser important, or this topic is asked more, this topic is asked less. Yes. So while we do this, we get an idea of which subjects or which topics or which subtopics are asked more. But again, as I told, that doesn't mean that we are going to leave any topic or subject. Yes, because our target is 100 marks. So you have to study everything. Yes, but this analysis we'll do at the starting to get an idea of all the subjects. Yes. Now, once you do that, then what you have to do? Then you have to go through the lectures of each subject. Yes. Then you can start with each subject wise. Yes. You can start with each subject. So I am giving one example. Suppose subject 1. Yes. Like this, there will be 10-15 subjects depending on your branch, right? Okay. 10 to 15 subjects will be there depending on the branch. Yes. So you will go through each subject lectures. Yes. And when you are completing each lecture, yes, when you're completing lectures of each chapter, I can say lectures of each chapter. Chapter means here I can say each topic. Okay, because this topics I can say chapter, right? So once you are covering a particular chapter, okay, after you complete a particular chapters, lectures of each chapter, yes, then you immediately should be making what? The short notes. Yes, but don't make the short notes at the starting. Yes, no. First, you should solve the practice questions of that chapter, right? In GateWala, we have the concept of your DPP. Yes, for every chapter, we provide daily practice questions. So, you do the practice questions, okay? You do the practice questions, and I will call that as DPP, which we provide in GateWala, right? For each chapter. So you do the practice questions, right? So you study the lectures. Yes, you study the lectures. Yes, you attend the classes. Yes, and while attending the classes, you should be attentive more towards the concepts. Yes, more towards the concept, less on the notes making. Let's notes making you can do afterwards. That time your more focus should be on understanding the concepts and the numerical solving, because GATE is a numerical oriented examination, right? So your numerical solving skills should be what? Enhanced during the preparation. So attend the lectures, complete each lecture, and while attending the lectures, your focus should be to understand the concepts and to understand how those concepts are applied to the different numericals which are solved in the class. And then you can go to the what? Practice questions. You can solve them, right? Now, once you solve the questions, now you get the idea, right? That in this particular chapter, which concepts are emphasized more, which concepts are, asked in which way. Yes. And then you can prepare the short notes. Yes. Then you can prepare the short notes. Yes. Short notes of that chapter. And remember, the short notes of each chapter should be prepared by you. Yes, no topper studies from others' notes. Remember that. If you want to become an All India rank 1, then you should have your own short notes. Yes, you can refer other short notes. Yes, you can refer other short notes to get a reference that how to prepare the short notes. But short note, the final short note should be yours, original, because no topper reads from other short notes, right? So, like this, you complete each chapter, then do the practice questions, and then prepare your own short notes of each chapter. Like this, you will complete this procedure for all the chapters of a particular subject, right? Yes. Now, when this is complete, yes, so when all the chapters are complete, so I can say for a particular subject, yes, for a particular subject, for a particular subject, when you have completed all chapters, so when I saying after completing all chapters, what I mean? When I'm saying after completing all chapters, what I mean? You have completed three things, right? For each chapter, you have completed what? You have completed the lectures. Yes, attended the lectures. You have solved the practice questions or DPP, and then you have prepared the short notes, right? So after all this is done, then you can go for what? The previous year questions of that subject. Then you can solve what? The previous year question of that particular subject. Yes. Like this manner, you complete each subject. This manner, you're going to complete each subject. Right? That should be the order, right? Now, once you do this, like this, all the subjects will be over. Yes, all the subjects will be over, right? And then you can do revision. And when you are doing revision, yes, the focus should be on what? Two things. Yes, the focus should be on two things. you are going to see the short notes which you have already prepared, and you're going to solve the practice questions again. And then you're going to solve the previous year questions. Means basically previous year questions and DPP questions becomes what? Practice questions, right? Yes. And whenever you have some doubt in some topic, then you're going to see that portion of the lecture. Now for every revision, there is no need to go to see the entire lecture again, right? That will be time consuming, right? So if you have doubt in certain portion of a particular chapter while you are solving the previous year question or DPP or revising, then you go to that particular portion of the lecture. In this manner, you're going to complete each chapter and then you're going to revise them. Now, here comes a very important thing which many people miss, but toppers never miss. All India rank 1 never misses one thing. That is what? That is test series. That is test series. Yes. So, all India rank 1, they always give test series very seriously. Yes. So if you want to be the all India rank 1 or the topper in GATE examination, if you are skipping the test series, that means you are not serious about becoming all India rank 1. So if you want to get all India rank 1, your focus should be to give the test series very, very seriously. Very, very seriously. Now, when I'm talking about test series, it's not about only giving the final mock test. Mock test means the full syllabus test. No. Yes, that is not the definition of test series as per me or as per the toppers. Right? Now, what is the definition of test series? The definition will be, first you should be giving what? The topic wise test. Yes. So, first you should be giving what? Topic wise test. Yes. So, each topics or some topics will be clubbed together and then you can revise them and give what? The topic wise test. Then second you should give what? The subject wise test. Once you are done with the topics of one subject, yes, then you can go for what? The subject wise test. And then you can go for what? Once all the subjects are completed, you can go for mixed subject test. Now, why we require mixed subject test? In the GATE examination, they're not going to ask you from one subject or two subject. They're going to ask you from multiple subjects. Yes. Now, suppose 10, 12 subjects are there. Now, if you start giving the full syllabus test, 10, 12 subjects at one go, it becomes difficult for your mind to, to go from one subject to another subject in the test, because 12 subjects of different natures, right? So it becomes difficult. So to train the mind that we go for multiple subjects at a time, first you train the mind to deal with 2-3 subjects. Yes, so that is the aim of what? Mixed subject test. Here all the subjects are not asked. 2-3 subjects will be clubbed together and they will be asked. So go for what? Mixed subject test. Now once you complete the mixed subject test, yes, then you can have a thorough revision of all these tests and finally you can go for what? The full syllabus test. Yes, finally you can go for what? Full syllabus test. And when we're talking about full syllabus tests, yes, when you're talking about full syllabus test, at least you should give 10 full syllabus tests, right? If you give more, that is perfectly fine, but at least you should give 10 full syllabus tests. So all India rank 1 students, they are very serious about the test series. They're very serious about test series, and therefore if you want to be all India rank 1, then you should also be serious about the test series. Yes. Now, a last thing which I want to tell about all India rank 1 students. Yes. Now, before that, let me give you a quick revision of what we have seen till now. So, if you're targeting rank 1, yes, the first thing is your target should be rank 1, nothing less than that. and you should be targeting to complete the 100 marks. You're targeting 100 marks, nothing less than that. Yes. Now, how much you secure, that's a different story. That depends on the question paper, the difficulty level, many other factors. But here we're talking about a target, and target should be 100 marks. Yes, target should be 100 marks. And then you have to first make a list of all the subjects, topics, and subtopics, and then you go through the previous year questions, but don't solve them, obviously, because you have not studied, so you will not be able to solve them. So why we'll go through the previous year questions? To get an understanding of which subjects have more weightage. Yes, now once you do that, then you go for what? Then you go for completing each subject, and when completing each subject, this would be the order: attending the lectures, solving the DPP, and preparing the short notes. And finally, when all chapters are completed for a subject, you solve the previous questions or PYQs. And then after revisions, and how to revise, the best thing is to give test. So go for topic wise test, then subject wise test, mixed subject test, and then the full syllabus test, right? Now, here I want to highlight one point. This is the overall strategy, all India rank 1 follows. But they do another thing which many students ignore, right? Now we know that your maths and aptitude, mathematics and aptitude, yes, in GATE examination, they constitute around 28 marks. Out of the 100 marks, maths and aptitude is around how much? 28 marks. Now, many of the students who are preparing for GATE, they study different subjects of their particular branch. Like somebody is from electrical, or electronics, civil, mechanical, computer science, production, XC. Yes, many branches are there, many papers are there. So when you are preparing for the examination, they study their branch paper very seriously, but they take this maths and aptitude very lightly. They feel that, okay, I can do that at the end. But an all India rank 1 student never thinks like that. All India rank 1 student takes maths and aptitude very seriously. They take maths and aptitude very seriously, and they target to score full in this. Yes, and to other students who target to score full, but just targeting will not do. You have to study that regularly. Yes, so if you want to get all India rank 1, then math and aptitude should be your constant companion during the preparation of GATE. Yes, there shouldn't be any week where you are not preparing for maths and aptitude, where you are not solving questions of maths and aptitude. Now, many times what happens that many students think that aptitude will be easy. I am good in aptitude, so let me handle it in the last 2 months. No, that is not a right strategy, because in aptitude it will be 15 marks. Yes, and just becoming overconfident won't help you. Yes, so those who are targeting rank 1 or top ranks in the GATE examination, they never take aptitude lightly. They study maths and aptitude continuously during their preparation. And if you want to be that candidate, then you should also be studying maths and aptitude daily. If not daily, then every week. Yes, or if some weeks you are not able to study, that is fine, just focusing on other topics, but it should not be having a long gap. It should not happen that for 2 months you're not studying maths and aptitude. No. That will be a disaster for a preparation, right? So the topper or the all India rank 1, they always make maths and aptitude their constant companion during the preparation. They are studying it seriously. They are solving all the type of questions, and when it comes to maths and aptitude, don't only solve the easy ones. Many times what happens, we only solve some previous year questions, right? No, you have to study them in details and also solve the tough ones also solve the tough questions. Yes, because if you're solving only easy questions, you might land up in some 50-60 marks range, which is not AIR 1 rank marks, right? If you want to get all India rank 1, you should solve difficult questions. Yes, you should solve difficult questions. But that doesn't mean that we don't solve the easy questions. You should do the questions in a particular order. First, you should be completing all the easy questions which are asked frequently. Then you can see some questions which are little higher level, intermediate level, and then you can go for the tough questions. So when you're preparing, a topper doesn't only solve tough questions or doesn't only solve, easy question. They solve easy questions, straightforward questions. They solve intermediate questions. They solve the difficult or tough ones. Yes. So if you want to get all India rank 1, you have to go for all the types of questions. Yes. If you are thinking that, I will solve some, I'll do I just manage the things, I just solve some previous year questions and some straightforward questions and I'll get a rank 1. No, that is not going to happen. If you want to get all India rank 1, you shouldn't hesitate to solve difficult questions. But as I told, don't target difficult questions when you are in the initial, you can say, stages of preparation or initially you are approaching a subject. So when you're approaching a subject, first cover the basics, solve all the straightforward questions. If you find some questions difficult, then you can highlight them, mark it, and when you're done with all the straightforward easy questions or intermediate questions, then spend time on the difficult questions. Yes, don't leave them. Yes, spend time on the difficult questions, because those difficult questions will be the difference between a rank 400, 500 or a rank 1 candidate. Yes, so those difficult questions will make the difference. But for targeting rank 1, you need the easy questions also. So make a balance of what? Solving easy, straightforward questions and solving difficult questions. So someone who is targeting rank 1, they manage a very beautiful balance between these type of questions. They balance the balance between the easy ones, straightforward ones, intermediate ones, difficult ones. Now, to maintain that balance, the best way is to give test series, because the test series is designed by faculty members and they keep that balance. In any test, you will find straightforward questions, you will find intermediate level questions, you will find difficult level questions. Yes, so if you are giving the test series seriously, then automatically you keep a balance between all these type of questions. Yes, so this all the things should be kept in mind now. Yes, and I expect that all of you are benefited from this session, and I thank all of you that you spend your time to listen to my advice, and I expect that you all should come in this mindset that you want the top rank. If you come to the mindset which I have told and follow the things, it won't be that difficult. Thank you very much.